all Hexicans around the world. Zerg. This is Daniel Korea Gitau, also Sakush online, and also Sakush on Twitter. You can follow me. I just want to start by saying thank you so very much, Richard Hart, for changing people's lives. Yeah, Richard Hart, you truly are the best man in crypto. The way you've changed people's lives, we just can't explain. Richard Hart is the person who has made it possible for some people to get their hope restored, especially in this cryptocurrency world. Like we say in Kenya, Richard Hart is a man and a half. So we are seeing very soon Hex is heading to 3 years. And so far, this piece of contract is still flawless. It is still hack proof. Anyone who is interacting with Hex, especially from an African or Kenyan perspective, Hex to us is a technology for the unbanked. That's why each and every day when I wake up, I keep asking myself, what have I done for the Hex community today? Am I telling as many people as I can about Hex? Am I preaching this amazing, awesome piece of opportunity that has the ability to change the world financially? We have seen the number of hacks that are going on from FTX, Celsius, and Hex is still standing. Richard Hart was right. Each and every day we hear, not your keys, not your coins. How serious is that statement? I like it when I hear Marty Allen that every time we entrust a centralized system like Binance, KuCoin, and all those exchanges out there with our money, these are nothing but modern banks. Every time your money is in a bank, it ceases to be your money. It is owned by that centralized entity. Hex is coming at a time where I believe we are evolving, especially in cryptocurrency. And if you've been around this space for some time, you remember the feeling we had when Bitcoin was starting. We exactly knew this is it. This is exactly what was going to change our lives for the better. And I'm not trying to bash Bitcoin or whatever. The contribution Bitcoin has done is amazing. Vitalik Buterin brought to us Ethereum, and Ethereum made it possible for smart contracts to be embedded in the on the Ethereum vehicle or chain. I'm not a day one Hexican OG, but I think I knew Hex day 30 or day 20, I think I should go back to my wallet and do some little chain analysis. But guys, trust me, Hex is awesome. Hex is teaching us financial discipline. Hex is teaching us how true DeFi, decentralized finance, can do in one's life. It gets you to discipline yourself in a way that you never thought was possible. So when we talk to people who have laid all their trust in traditional centralized system like banks, the people who think that fiat currency, like in our case here in Kenya, just the last 4 years, I don't know how many Kenyans know that the Kenyan shilling has lost its value, or the 1,000 Kenyan shillings note has lost 20% of its value. And with our fixed deposit bank accounts, the faith that we have in them, look at the dollar rate to the Kenyan shilling, the Kenyan value and worth is not peaking anymore. It is going down. So here comes a gentleman by the name Richard Hart. And then he says, inflation is not a bad thing. If you are on the right side of inflation, you can position yourself. When you come into interaction with Hex, and then you do realize the inflation of 3.69% in a year, and when you get to interact with this smart contract, you become part and parcel of this awesome piece of financial tool. So when is the best time for you to interact with Hex? The answer will always be right now. Today is the best time to interact with Hex. The game theory behind this innovation, I think to some people it might take them quite a long time after going through being frauded, being wasted by shiny objects, as they call it. And you know, those shiny objects are those scams that are coming every day. Even today, there is a scam that is going to mess with people's finance. And so sad, so many will join. So how do we position ourselves as Mexicans as that shiny city on a hill? Because I'm also coming to a realization, in as much as Hex is a nice product, there is supply and demand. Hex is going up and down. But good news is, if you're a staker, you are in the safe haven. This is not just a piece of technology that is meant just to hodl. Staking will outbid, and still staking outbids normal holding. So as we are heading for our third year anniversary as Hexicans, for those of us who didn't know the meaning of staking long, and if you've known Sakush online, you've interacted with me face to face, I always emphasize longer pays better. A couple of months ago, I was talking with a nurse. This is an old lady who has reached her retirement, And I told her the beauty of staking long, that is 5555, which is known to us as the maximum staking length, which is 15 years. And I made her understand why she should stake long and other added benefits that she will get when she stakes long. I don't know if it's right to say that Hexicans, we are lucky, or being in the right side of crypto space makes us really proud of ourselves. Look at the derivatives like the ICOSA and Hedron. They are truly making a great change and difference in this space. So for those of us who are not patient, who have needs, of course, they have bills to pay. When you interact with the hidden contract, which is a group of smart contracts that are meant to make Hex complement Hex, that is. This type of future looks like a future which is bread for everyone. So just a year ago, we can remember the people who are YouTubers trying to make a name for themselves when they used to tell their subscriber or users the way Hex is a scam. And right now, look at them. They now belong to the walls of shame. And I don't have to mention them. I don't want to mention nobody. But you can see those people who used to label Hexicans as a lot of people who are up to no good. And right now, being in the wall of shame, they still hide on those cocoons. They are not men enough to come and admit truly Hex is a financial tool that is able to make ordinary people just like you and me. It makes ordinary people be a part of financial economy. That is, our tomorrow is secure with this piece of technology. There are people who are not coming in camera and showing their faces, but we have lots and lots of testimonies of people whose life has been changed by Hex Crypto. This smart contract, staking and chilling and waiting till their time to end the stake has come. So each and every day when I interact with people face to face and I tell them, imagine if Bitcoin had that staking feature where you lock a certain amount of Bitcoin units for a period of time and you enjoy inflation of 3.69% per year. And you keep doing your other things. We call it here, you keep doing your other hustles. The Kenyan way, the Kenyan English. You keep doing your other daily hustles. But once you've interacted with this type of smart contract, you earn inflation, which I want to bring the idea of a T-share. What is a T-share? A T-share is around 25,000 units of Hex. Or maybe I should share my screen. 25,000 units of Hex T-share. Let me come to hexcalc.net. this is taking quite a long time for them to grasp what's going on. And to some, because we are saying hex is an IQ test, hex still is welcoming each and every human being with open arms. Just hex hex yeah, nice and easy. Let me share these. So a t-shirt, let me share the screen, share screen. Okay, there we are. A t-shirt, this is like your ordinary title deed. Chrome browser. Okay, here we go. So look at this is day 1091 since Hex was launched, and so far the code, the smart contract is still immutable. Immutability. Nobody can change it, not even Richard Hart himself. So 25,162 units of hex makes a t-share. Yeah. How much is that in Kenya shillings? Let's go to nomics.com. That is 83,272. 83,272 in 5 days. Let's calculate. A little calculation right there using the healthcalc.net. Staking a t-shirt today, staking 25,162 hex gets you 3 t-shares. If you lock it for 5 days, that is the year 2036. So people, because of misunderstanding, the first thing they feel like, oh no, 2038, that is quite a long time. It's a long time for me. I won't have enough fun just seeing my mind is staying idle in some cloud or a smart contract. But trust me, do you know 10 years is actually nothing? We just have a new regime. We have a new guy in office right now in Kenya. We have a new president. And it's like the last 10 years have just elapsed just like that. It's like a passing wind. And for young couples or young people, if you make a habit of staking hex for longer pays better, believe me, it's just a matter of time for you to accumulate real wealth. So I'll keep saying, being in hex is being in the right side of history. Once again, thank you so much, Richard Hart. And with that said, I want to welcome future Hexicans who will get to know Hex in the near future. And also I want to say congratulations to the ones who are hexagons today. You guys, you got it. Asante sana. Sakush Online.